Welcome to Break with Ann.
And Audra.
And we're here at Wheezy J. And a lot of big changes, a lot of new pieces in here. We're having a good time with it.
Yes.
All the eye shopping, and you're actually doing some shopping probably.
Today, because 30% off at
That's
Wheezy's.
Right.
Yay.
You have to love that. And so It's all local. It's all unique. The different couches come off where you
Slip
can wash
covers,
them.
kids, because kids and pets and
Right.
people, grown-ups mostly.
Yes, I've had
and
some accidents myself, right? So that has happened, and right now I have brown couches, but I'm thinking I may do something not quite white, but still much lighter than what I have.
Ecru.
What?
Ecru, you know.
Oh, is that a color? Is that like
Ecru.
P-U-C-E? Taupe?
Yeah,
okay, sure. Yeah, something along the taupe line. I do know what taupe is. Something like that.
All right.
I am thinking about that. And the other thing with these is in the future, you can buy new slip covers and change the color out altogether.
Yeah.
And you still have the skeleton of the couch.
Good utility.
Couches. Yeah, I know.
They're so comfy. We always like bounce and lay down.
I know. I do love this place. It's very, very awesome. Anyways, on the show.
Yes.
We're talking about the Chamber Conference.
Yes.
And we're talking about a fundraiser coming up.
Okay.
And so we're excited about that. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into the show in just 1 second. But school's back in. This is week 3, week 4. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Finally getting back on a schedule with Vince. How are the girls adjusting?
They're good. You know what I love? Paloma, now that she's in kindergarten, we get daily emails from her teacher. Like, Paloma was enjoying, reading out loud or doing this.
Right.
And then it talks about everything they're learning for the week in the whole email. And Sean and I get it. And I'm like, wow, I like this instant communication.
Well, you know what you need to do? So I think I've told you this. I have an email set up for Vince.
Yes.
Where I email him. Just random. Sometimes it's heartfelt. Sometimes it's, I almost killed you today, but I love you very much. And I didn't. And this is what happened, just so you can read back and remember how you almost made mommy scream. But another thing that I've done is I've forwarded
I need to do that to
nice
our own
emails
account.
about him
I'll do
from
that.
his teacher to that account, so that in the future he can remember the teacher, he can read it and just know, how much people loved him along the way. I know. And
I gotta do that. Okay.
It's
I'm on
just
it.
easier for me to
Keep it because you never know where the stuff goes. Oh,
right.
yeah. Totally.
And that's what it is, and I send pictures and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's all just sitting there. But I had to lie about his age.
Oh, 18
I had
and
to say,
authorized.
right. Otherwise, you can't
Yikes.
have it.
Okay.
Right. So just know that. Gotta tell
No,
them.
to y'all too at home.
But anyways, we've got a little bit more coming. Well, no, a lot more coming up on the show.
Whole
We just
show.
started, and so we'll be right back with more. Chamber Conference.
Love going to this every year. Everyone just gets together.
Right.
And just kind of tunes out a little bit of the stuff that goes on day to day. And it's like,
the work.
Hey, you're
Oddly
here.
enough, it's the workforce of Tallahassee tuning out work.
Yeah,
And
to get to work
concentrating
on new things.
Right. To get to work on new things. So in this year, Amelia Island.
The
Ritz-Carlton.
Ritz-Carlton. Let me tell you how kid-friendly they are. We brought the whole crew. We had the girls
wow.
there. Yeah. So it was a little bit of a logistical nightmare, figuring out like nanny service and friends, kids, and who's in high school and who's old enough and who can we pull. But it worked out. The kids are alive.
That is a lot of fun. And we actually, and after we see the story about the chamber, we're going to show you a very special picture that is near and dear to my heart of a live performance of a certain
Sitting city commissioner.
City commissioner, you are correct. Former mayor, rapping.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to
people.
do for the people. All right, take a look at what happened at the chamber conference.
All right, what a treat now. Yes.
One of my favorite city commissioners, Nancy Miller.
My favorite guy.
We are here in Amelia Island,
We are.
the Chamber Conference. What is the mood? What is the mood about Tallahassee, and what's the mood here at the conference?
Totally upbeat and energetic. So many people have so many good things to talk about. It's one of the best things I've done all year. So we want to really share that with everybody at home. Anytime anybody can get to this conference, it's always like this, but this year it's really over the top. You can catch up on more information and you can talk to more people.
We've heard some great speakers and panels already, like the president of the university and other things. So talk about, the kind of stuff that we can learn from being here.
Well, first of all, every development that's going on in town, not only did they present a lot of information, including updates on things like the Northwood Mall, but then the audience asked questions about other places that they'd heard, Market District, what's going on with Market Square. I mean, there was just so many questions that the audience was able to even participate in answering. That's been great. President Thrasher sharing all the things that are going on at FSU, 7 new building projects.
Oh, yeah.
That's just fabulous. And I mean, FSU is becoming more and more and more of a partner with the city and the county, moving up into the top 25 public universities. That's their goal.
I love it.
So
that's my alma mater.
It's all good, and I am really proud of him. He is just really doing a great job at FSU.
Right now we're, of course, on Amelia Island, and this is very exciting because just about every major player you can imagine in our city is here. And this is an event that the Chamber of Commerce puts on. It's dynamite. The conversations, the thoughts, the ideas that are being talked about here, the new opportunities, the way the Chamber is sort of shifting to make it more centric and helpful to our businesses, I think is absolutely wonderful. And we're seeing that growth in Tallahassee, and I'm just excited to be here and kind of learn about other businesses in our community and what they're doing and how we can play a role.
And we love seeing you at the Edison, still there at Cascades Park,
Right.
looking great. The shining, glimmering thing up on the hill. How's it going?
It's great. Our chef just got selected to be the chef at the Naples Winter Wine Festival in South Florida here coming up in January of next year. He'll be a chef with Wolfgang Puck, which is really awesome.
Wow.
So Chef John Minas, we're excited for him. He also just got selected to do an event at the Florida House in Washington, D.C. with Visit Florida. So, our chef's kind of getting all this,
I've had the food. I understand why.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
Good.
But the business is good. We'll be opening back up for lunch starting September 5th. So we'll have lunch and dinner upstairs at the Edison Restaurant.
There it is. September 5th. Remember, they're opening for lunch.
That's right.
Breaking news here on Live in Tallahassee.
Breaking news. You heard it first here.
With Keller Williams Realty, and I love coming to the Chamber event every year. It's an amazing place for businesses, small businesses, big businesses, just to get to know everybody who owns a business, and it's a great way to meet people in Tallahassee. I love it.
Hi, I'm Gloria Pugh. I am a board member of the Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce, and we're here at Amelia Island, and we are having an amazing time at networking and talking about the future of Tallahassee and all the great activities that are happening in Tallahassee. If you're not here, then you need to make plans to come next year, because this is a really great opportunity for business owners and professionals to network and to learn about all the wonderful activities that are happening in Tallahassee, state capital of the 3rd largest state. So if you're not here next year, you're missing out. And if you're here this year, good for you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chef Andrew, the exec chef of the hotel. You at Tallahassee is missing out every fun that we have over here. Great food and great event. I hope to see you all even sooner next year if you all join us next year. Thank you.
All right, we talked to this guy just a few weeks ago, and we're back now with him in a whole different atmosphere. Brian Schmock from Aloft Hotels right downtown. This guy knows Tallahassee. Let's talk about what we're doing here first and how it's going.
We're having a great time here at the Ritz-Carlton in Amelia Island. Really getting to engage with other business leaders and business owners in our community, seeing what's on the agenda as we move forward for the rest of this year and into 2017. A lot of growth and development that's coming, and I think Tallahassee's really looking for that smart growth and what direction we go. A lot of folks are coming to Tallahassee. We want to keep them here. We want to keep their money here and grow their business.
I like it. How important is it that we all get together and we stay together here and really work this weekend?
Well, I think it's important to get together once a year because you make those connections, and when you're outside of Tallahassee, you're away from your business. If we're in Tallahassee, everybody can get distracted with actually running their business. When you get away, you get to focus on connecting as a community and really build those partnerships that then we take back to Tallahassee, and I know somebody who can do this. I need something. I got somebody I can call on because I've made that connection at the Chamber Conference.
And finally, I got to talk to you about this because you're downtown. Our office studios are downtown. Paige Carter-Smith coming down. I mean, what's going to happen with downtown now? What are we looking at?
We're really excited about what she can bring to the table for us. I think there's a lot of opportunity for growth. There's space available there. There's retail. There's restaurants available space. What's going to be exciting to see is what comes there. I've heard, some things that may be happening.
Oh, really?
But it's going to be exciting to see what actually comes to fruition. One thing I do want to mention is, so at a loft, we've got Starbucks in the lobby, but we also have live music in the fall every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And once a month, on a Friday, we will have a bigger act partnered with a nonprofit, and we'll do it September, October, November, and December. We've got acts like the Groove Merchants and the Tobacco Road Band. We're bringing in a guy, Benton Blunt, in December from South Carolina, who is top 10 on America's Got Talent. So we're bringing some musicians to Tallahassee, and we're going to have a good time.
It's all going to be in your cool lobby area there with the
WXYZ Lounge in the lobby. We'll move some furniture out of the way. We can put about 400 people in there.
Really?
We're going to have a good time.
Okay. And can we be there?
Absolutely.
All right. We'll walk across the street and come see you. So you're on the City Commission. Let's talk about Tallahassee and where we're headed.
I wish I could encapsulate it in one small comment, but the city is so poised to it's becoming known outside of our borders, outside of our state, place to look at, place to go, place to locate business. We've got climate, we've got seasons, which the rest of Florida doesn't have, but we have warmth. We don't get that many storms, so we got weather covered. We've got jobs here to offer people. We've got a good cost of living, reasonable, affordable housing, wonderful housing all over town. Projects going up south side, north side, east side, west side, everywhere. And I mean, it's just on the move. Every week we're on a new list of the top 50 or the top 25. Most recently, the top 50 places for entrepreneurs. And that's couldn't be happier to be in a public office at this time because it is just so exciting to see all these changes.
We love it. Ladies and gentlemen, your City Commissioner, Nancy Miller.
Yes.
Thank you for taking a few minutes and talking to us.
Thank you.
Well, for anybody who's from Tallahassee or those people like me that maybe went to college 15 years ago, you have to be amazingly proud of the city that we've become because we have kept the charm and the beauty of what Tallahassee is, all the great historical things, but we've also made some awesome strides in technology, in our business sector, all of our educational institutions are doing well. And Tallahassee is the place to be for people who are right out of college, for young professionals, for retirees, everybody in between. And there are not many communities that can say that. So coming here to the Chamber Conference is easy to see that when you're seeing the diversity here. But I'm proud. I'm proud to be a Tallahassean now. Really proud of all the things that are on the horizon in all the different sectors. So Tallahassee is pretty awesome.
So obviously a good time was had by all.
Great time. I personally love the keynote speaker, an artist, Phil Hansen, speaking about limitations and overcoming them. Awesome.
And you had President Thrasher out there.
Oh, totally great. Talking
about
about what FSU and what they're doing, and their campaign of like $1 billion is like almost done.
Almost,
Seriously,
which is
that's
amazing.
insane.
That is
Before,
true
ahead of deadline.
dedication from their alumni, supporting their school, loving their school still. So that's awesome. But let's go ahead and get to our picture.
Yes.
All right. So take a look at this. This
Friends,
is
yes.
City Commissioner Scott Maddox rapping. And now, do you remember what song he was rapping?
I don't remember. Like, if it would play now, I'd know. Like, I never remember titles of
Right,
songs. But
I
he knew
agree.
every lyric. Like, he's like, hold up, let me
break this down.
and his
for you.
wife was down there like, my baby up there. Good job, Shay. Shay was like, that's my man. Yes, it was beautiful.
Yeah, Shay can go either way. She's
Like,
either
oh my
dumbfounded,
God. Oh
and
no.
embarrassed.
No, but their son
or
was
she's sitting
like,
down with
did
them.
my dad, yes, your dad just did that.
Your dad
yes,
just
he
did that.
did. He
But
did.
you would think at this point, neither one of the boys would be surprised at their father anymore.
They shouldn't. Maybe they felt like it should have been them. And they're like,
Maybe.
but why is, and I don't know, it's
Yeah,
great.
maybe our dad's up there just throwing down some old school rap.
Yeah.
So very proud of you, Commissioner Maddox. That is impressive. You don't see that every single day, so congratulations. And congratulations to the Chamber for having another great event.
Awesome.
And and thank you to the Ritz-Carlton. I saw tons of pictures of all the little extra
Gorgeous.
touches from them. It was
Perfect
amazing.
place. We're going back. Family vacay.
All right,
For sure.
awesome. Coming up after this, we've got an interview with some folks doing a special fundraiser. We're going to talk to them and tell you what you need to know so that you can be there and help them do well and enjoy your time with them. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Wheezy's Cottage and Home. There's so much here for your home, you may never want to leave. Wheezy's Cottage and Home in the Market District, next to Narcissus. Hey, where did Ann and Audra go?
And welcome back. I am here with the legendary, the man, the myth, the legend, as I've been told, Scotty Barnhard. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank
Now,
you.
Scotty, you wear many hats, but today, what is the hat that you're wearing? What are you here to talk about?
Well, I'm here to talk about the Florida Jazz and Blues Festival, which is the very first of its kind for Tallahassee, and I'm the artistic director of it.
Now, this sounds like a very significant event in our capital city. When is this event so people at home know quickly where they need to be and when they need to be there?
September 23, September 24, and September 25, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2016, just in a few weeks from now.
Okay.
Cascades Park Amphitheater.
And what's happening?
It's the major jazz and blues festival with some of the greatest artists on the planet are going to be right here in Tallahassee. You don't want to miss it.
So people at home need to know more details, more information, the lineup. Where do they need to go?
FloridaJazzandBlues.com, which is FLJazzandBlues.com, and they can get tickets there. They can see who's playing, read about what we're trying to do, and I think they'll be glad to, that they go to the site. So you have to do that quickly.
Well, we have a genius here, the artistic director of the Florida Jazz and Blues Fest, and also the director of the Count Basie.
Yes, Count Basie Orchestra. Yes.
So we got credibility here. Go check out FloridaJazzandBlues.com, September 23rd through 25th at Cascades Park.
In honor of National Barbecue Month, we're holding the greatest rib-eating contest in the history of the universe. The Million Rib Sweepstakes at Sonny's Barbecue. Help us eat 1 million ribs and you could win free Sonny's for a year. Add to the bone count with all-you-can-eat St. Louis ribs with 2 sides and bread for $14.99 for a limited time. Then enter for a chance to win at Sonny'sBarbecue.com/millionribs. Sonny's Barbecue. Local pit masters since '68.
Welcome back to AM Break. We have some special guests with us right now. I'll let you ladies introduce yourselves.
I'm Susan Kapp. I'm Sheila Hantman.
And why are you here on the show with us today? What do you have going on?
Okay, we're from the Presidium of the National Council of Jewish Women, NCJW, which is a grassroots organization, national organization, that advocates and supports all kinds of literacy programs and
women, family, and children programs. That's the main thing, actually. We were one of the first in the country to look into the issue of sex trafficking.
Wow.
And its effects on all generations.
We've actually had some guests on before to
Right.
tell us about that, how to recognize it and so forth. TPD officers, actually.
Right, exactly. And so it is a major issue.
Right.
And it's also one of the reasons that we have are supporting. It's called PJ Library. It's PJ does stand for pajamas.
Okay, got it.
And it's our signature program. It's a national program, and it's a literacy program to bring reading into the families and keeping families together to read at bedtime. And we actually support sending a free book every month to Jewish children throughout a 100-mile radius
Wonderful.
of Tallahassee, and
Great,
that's
great.
really one main focus of our fundraiser.
Okay.
It's also going into the library this year, the public library.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay.
They're going to have a program. What we're doing now is, again, fundraising.
Sure.
The only way to run an organization.
Gotta have money.
Gotta have
Money.
And the more money you have, the better your program is.
Sure.
We are having on the 22nd of, excuse me, the 22nd?
The 18th.
The 18th of September.
I thought it was the 18th, but I didn't want to correct you.
No, I apologize.
No, that's okay. So the 18th of
September at Temple Israel on Mahan Drive. We are going to be there from 2 in the afternoon to 5 or 5:30, depending upon the traffic we have. A part of our fundraising will be for appraisals of your treasures. I brought some jewelry today
I
to
see that.
show you what you can pull out of your boxes and closets.
Right, those random things left behind by family members and whatever else. Yeah, sure.
That we're not sure what to do with.
Right.
The appraisals are not good for insurance purposes, but to give you an idea what your items are worth.
Sure. If you were to sell them to who?
If you were to sell them to anyone.
Okay, like a pawnbroker.
Right.
Got it. Okay. Sure.
And Manor Auctions and Appraisers are the people that will be
Okay.
doing our appraisals. They will also work with you privately.
Sure. Okay. I was going to ask, will they purchase as well?
Yes, and they suggested not bringing giant items that might get broken. Art, not posters, but
Actual
good-
art like you find here at Wheezy's?
Absolutely.
Sure. Got it.
And your jewelry, your grandparents' little items, watches, watch fobs, porcelain, collectible, as we have some of our special items that you have up on your shelves. And the second part of our fundraiser is a sale of your collectibles. As you were talking about before about cleaning house, we have recommended everybody declutter.
Right.
And bring
Always good.
in
Always
your
good.
cups and saucers,
Right.
your mugs, your pots, your china, cut glass, silverware, all of it will be for sale. And maybe you'll find something special and take it over to the appraiser.
Right.
And they can appraise it for you.
Right there.
Well, you see all these shows on TV where people take this random item out of their attic and take it to somebody to appraise, and it's $10 million.
Right, which is, of course, what's, exactly.
Very much of a takeoff on Antique Roadshow.
Sure. Right.
We also are allowing each person to appraise up to 3 items for $18.
Sure.
And if it's husband and wife, 6 items, $36.
Sure, right. Okay.
And there's no charge for the collectible section.
You can just walk in. If you don't have to have something to appraise to come to the event.
Got it.
Everyone is welcome, and we hope that we will see many of you there.
Right.
All right, so just so I understand, folks can bring things to sell there as well to each other, or no?
No.
Okay, just want to double check that.
We have put out several brochures on our on the NCJW website.
Sure. Okay.
And on our Facebook pages and the Facebook page of the Temple Israel.
Sure.
And Shomrei.
And Shomrei Torah.
And it will be in the paper.
Great. All right.
And we have asked people to bring any of their collectibles to the temple, or to call Susie or myself, and we will arrange to pick them up if you can't get there. But thus far, we've had everybody bring in their items.
Great.
We've separated them, made some table settings.
Sure.
and we will be selling those. And all of that money will again go to NCJW and to the literacy program.
So there's a phone number for folks to call if they have stuff that they think they want to donate.
They can call me directly. My phone number is it's area code 954-881-4762. And if you don't get me, just leave a message. I'll call you back. We'll arrange to pick up things. We do not want anything electrical or large items that won't fit in a tub.
Okay.
And no firearms.
No.
Got it.
Or ivory.
No ivory.
Okay.
No, and the firearms or knives, any type of weapon.
Weapons.
Understood.
No weapons.
Okay.
They just don't allow
And
it.
ivory because of its situation with it's
Sure.
illegal.
It's illegal
Got it.
now.
That I understand. I didn't need clarification, but just in case somebody at home may need to,
they
you're right.
wonder-
So that's a very good point.
right.
All right, ladies. So once again, your event is what day?
September 18th.
Just block it, right.
At Temple Israel.
Starting at 2 p.m.
Starting at 2 p.m. until 5:30.
Perfect.
And we hope to see you all there.
All right, so if you're looking for something to do on that day, please head out there and support this wonderful organization. We appreciate you
National
all
Council of Jewish Women.
Thank you. We appreciate you for being on the show.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Text with K, text with K, yeah. Don't text while driving. Please don't text while driving. For safety we are striving. Please don't text while driving. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. If you wanna stay alive, please don't text and drive. Please don't text while driving. Don't text while driving. For safety we are striving. Please don't text while driving.
Every morning the sun rises in our fair city. A while later, Chris, the late riser, wakens for a day of work and involvement in FSU and community, serving Tallahassee as he has for years. Across town, Brother Peter, the early riser, has already turned on the lights, checked itineraries, and game planned with loyal employees who've been showing up every day for decades. And as the day rolls into business mode, the brothers orchestrate what has come to be recognized as Tallahassee's premier auto dealership, your car dealer, Kraft Nissan.
All right, so a full show.
Full show. Awesome. I love hearing about that benefit of praise. I got to look for some treasures.
You always, well, you're a treasure hunter. You're an
I
artist.
do love treasure. I'm like, Sean, let's go Havana. Let's go find some goodies and get it appraised.
Do you get Sean to go to Havana?
Yeah, it's like a little couples thing. It's so much fun on Sunday when it's a little
Well,
more
it's
chill.
awesome. Yeah, when you walk through.
Without kids. Like, don't pull that, don't touch that. Oh my gosh, don't. It's good.
You don't have to touch everything.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
And when you
Still.
say don't, it's like, Like when you tell your friend, don't look now, what?
Right. Exact same thing. Exact same. So coming up on the shows upcoming in the next few weeks, we're going to have Anna on. We're going to be at Cole Couture learning about football fashions and fall fashions. We're going to learn about our makeovers with Cabello's hair and makeup. So we're going to let y'all know how you can nominate folks for that. You can even nominate yourself if you'd like a makeover.
Get it done.
And we're going to select, I think, 3 people.
That's big.
We're talking about maybe more. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Depending on how many people nominate, we will find out about that. But that's coming up in the next upcoming weeks, as well as football season.
Yay!
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.